Welcome to the 13th episode of our EquiTalks program. I'm your host, JC de Guzman. If you have missed the previous episodes, I would like to encourage you to visit our website at www.equilist.com. You spell that as EQUILYST.com, and then you head on to the Learn menu, and then you can click on the EquiTalks video, EquiTalks audio, and then the EquiTalks note. If you'd like to watch a video, listen to a podcast, or read the case notes or summaries of our EquiTalks episodes, you can do all of those on that menu or on those pages that I've mentioned. Now, for today, I'd like to talk about SOC Resources Incorporated, and it has a stock code of SOC. A lot of you are interested to hear or to know what made SOC rise by almost 50% today. So it has a day change of 49.33% as of March 25, 2019, Monday. So let's take a look at the chart of SOC and let me interpret what I see for you. SOC closed today at 1.12. It broke above the resistance at 1.11 by 1 centavo or 1 fluctuation. Support is at 0.71. Normally, I don't check the disclosures or news that may have acted as the catalyst for the movement of the price of the stock. But for those of you who are intrigued, what drove SOC to rise by nearly 50%, let me give you a tour on the disclosures for this company. So we are now on edge.psc.com.ph. Let's take a look at this clarification of news reports disclosure. So the title of this is Puyat Reyes Group expects sales of 8 billion pesos from 3 projects. So this is the catalyst that drove SOC to hit or to do a ceiling play on Monday. Okay, so there was a projection or there was a news that that stated the a potential earnings or unexpected sales growth of 8 billion pesos from the 3 projects of the said company. So many interpreted that news as a bullish signal, and that drove the price higher than expected. So there you go. So when this kind of fluctuation, every time there's a ceiling play happens, expect MACD to also fluctuate together with historical volatility. So take a look at this one. Last Friday or last week, the last volatility score of SOC was only at 35%. That was the time when SOC had a low risk level. Now, because of the ceiling play, the historical volatility shoot up. It shoot up to 233%, and that's an extremely high risk level for SOC already. So, if you are a newbie trader, ask yourself, is this kind of an extreme risk level aligned with your personal risk tolerance? Well, I suggest it should not be because you are a relatively new trader. So my recommendation is if you manage to trade SOC after seeing that disclosure, my advice is that you do some profit taking near the closing price at 1.11. So you lock in some profits already here. You should have already locked in your profits today near this resistance. Know that there were several attempts to break out above 1.11 in the past since 2014, and then there was another attempt made last. There were attempts made last 2015, and then some attempts were made last 2016 as well, and the one and the recent one prior to today's ceiling play was registered last 2018. So those attempts were unsuccessful in terms of breaking out above the resistance at 1.11. So consider that historical price behavior of SOC when it comes to deciding whether you should lock in some profits or hold your position. Okay, so now let me show you as well the range that got the biggest volume and the highest number of trades. Before that, I'd like to make a comment on the net foreign trade. It's actually insignificant with only 3,410 pesos worth of net foreign selling. Let's not factor that in our overall sentiment on SOC. So again, SOC closed at 1.12, and the range that got the biggest volume and the highest number of trades was registered between 1.04 all the way to 1.07. I repeat, 1.04 to 1.07. So my overall sentiment is to lock in some profits near 1.11 or 1.12 if you can still catch that tomorrow or this morning. Okay, so and then you wait for a pullback. Wait for a pullback near between 0.7 to 0.8. Okay. Understand that I did not say that you should automatically buy once the price retreats to the 0.7, 0.8 range. You have to reevaluate every time the price hits a support or resistance level. Take a look at the volume to see if there's a chance for that trend in price to be sustainable. Okay. So that's it. That's my overall sentiment, analysis, and recommendations for SOC Resources Incorporated. So again, this is the 13th episode of our EquiTalks. I encourage you to visit our website at www.equilis.com, and then you check on the Learn menu. You will find our EquiTalks videos, EquiTalks podcasts, and EquiTalks notes or case summaries under the Learn menu. And I'd like to welcome you as well to my upcoming seminar in Makati City on May 4, 2019. That's Saturday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. You will find the details on our website also at www.equilis.com/seminars, or simply click the seminars page that you will see on our website. Remember that this seminar is only limited to 30 people. My team and I have decided to conduct small group workshops like this so that I will have more than enough time to address the questions from every attendee in this seminar. So there you go. You can buy your tickets as soon as possible because we don't know when will be the next batch for the Makati event. It could be next year since I'm already fully packed for the entire, fully loaded for the entire 2019. So I'm going to talk about my evergreen strategy to trade the stock market on your own. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can trade independently on your own. Okay. All right. So I'm your host, JC De Guzman, and thank you for listening or watching our EquiTalks program. Have a good day.